Hello guys, what's up? This is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for the PS3, and this game is also available on the Xbox 360. So Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is basically the game that continues Ezio Auditore's story from the last game, Assassin's Creed 2, which personally was one of my favorite games for 2009. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood improves some gameplay mechanics, but to be honest, this is more or less Assassin's Creed 2.5. You're not going to find anything different here, with as long as as far as gameplay goes and the story. It's just basically the same thing. They improved the combat a little bit, but we'll talk about that in the gameplay section. So what's really going on is it continues directly after the end of Assassin's Creed 2. If you haven't played Assassin's Creed 2, I highly recommend you play that game before you actually go and play this. Since if you haven't played Assassin's Creed 2, why would you even bother to get this? What's really going on is that there's a bigger conspiracy. At the end of Assassin's Creed 2, you discovered this sort of secret area, and you went in there and you spoke to the goddess Minerva, who told you of a really bad thing that's going to be happening later on in the future. So there's a war between the Assassins and the Templars, basically this huge little war, and then basically you're back into the Animus. You continue Ezio's story, and you leave the church that you were at, and basically let the Pope live. He actually runs off. So right away, basically you have the Apple of Eden. Now you have to find out what you're supposed to do with it. What's supposed to happen now that you have the Apple of Eden. And then later on, it gets stolen from you, and blah blah. There's a lot of other stuff going on like that. So what you're really trying to do is just take care of this guy named Cesare, and he's basically the dictator of Rome, and he believes in world power, and he wants to basically take over everything, and be the king of just about everything. He's a dictator, so basically you have to try to kill him, and then he also has the Apple of Eden. He stole it from you at the beginning of the game, so you're more or less going to be just roaming around Rome. This Assassin's Creed game only takes place in one area, Rome, which right away you might say, wow, that's not a lot of variety. But to be honest, Rome is very huge. I mean, there are parts in the game where, I forgot I was only in one place. There's a lot of variety in there, and it doesn't really make you feel like you're, just in one place. You'll never get that feeling like, okay, now I'm constrained to one area and stuff like that. You'll definitely meet a lot of variety in the area, and stuff like that. So that's good. As far as graphics goes, as you can see, Brotherhood basically has the same graphics as Assassin's Creed 2. They updated the character models a little bit and the facial animations, but to be honest, this is the same graphics as Assassin's Creed 2, which is good, I guess. I mean, Assassin's Creed 2 did have good graphics, so I didn't really have a problem with the graphics at all. There's some textures loading in the in the background as you're running through the environment, and also as you're going forward. So that's kind of annoying. I don't know if that has anything to do with the certain system I was playing on or anything, but there were textures loading in, and it was kind of annoying. Is it enough? It's not going to be enough to, of course, ruin your experience. You're not going to say, "Oh wow, that tree there just popped right in front of me as I ran, by it." So no, but you can definitely see how the environments, and stuff like that pop in. So it's kind of sucks, but it's not anything major, thank God. What else? Gameplay. All right. Well, basically, as far as gameplay goes, they didn't really improve much except the combat and the climbing. You're still going to be running around, and you can still counter opponents and stuff like that. Now you can do this thing where you string together, combos and stuff like that. So, for example, if you counter an enemy, you can immediately go to another enemy that's right near you and actually do an automatic kill. So basically it's like counter, then automatic kill, automatic kill, automatic kill, automatic kill, until you get basically hit. Once an enemy tries to attack you while you're doing a counter combo, then it would just break the combo. But it's a nice. I like the new combat. It definitely gets you by enemies faster, and you have a lot more to work with and stuff like that. So that's cool. Yeah, the new thing for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood would be the term having the Brotherhood with you. Hence the title Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. You recruit a bunch of people, citizens of Rome, that basically join you in your fight to stop the Borgia, which is the leading power here. So basically, you recruit these people and train them, and then you send them all over the world, and they can even help you in combat. To be honest, I haven't used them that much yet. They're not anything like I find is spectacular, but it's a cool concept. If you have a lot of people around, a lot of enemies, and you just can't hold them off on your own, you can call your assassins, and they'll come and help you in combat at that very instance. But yeah, it's a cool concept that you're forming you are forming a brotherhood, and you're sending them on missions, and they can help you in combat and stuff like that. So I like that about the game. I just haven't found a reason to actually use that thing yet, but it's cool. It's a cool concept. But yeah, that's basically what's changed with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I mean, there's not a lot, not anything major that you're gonna find. The game is long. I probably put about maybe 15 hours into the game. Maybe 10 to 15 hours or something like that, and I'm only maybe about halfway through it. So it is a long game. You're gonna definitely get caught up with side missions and stuff like that. And there's a couple of cool side missions, like finding the treasure of Romulus, which basically is the equivalent to, in Assassin's Creed 2, going to the Assassin's Tomb and actually getting all those treasures. So, I enjoyed Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I'm still enjoying it, and stuff like that. So. The new thing also is that they added multiplayer, and I will be uploading some multiplayer footage later on, so you can check out my thoughts on the multiplayer once that's up. But yeah, I never actually tried the multiplayer and stuff like that, but I think from what I've seen, it looks very interesting. So we'll see. But anyway, yeah, this is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Not a lot has changed. What it does do is continue the story of Ezio, which is very good in my opinion. Ezio is one of my favorite characters ever in gaming history, so I like that they continue the story and didn't decide to move on to a new character completely. But hopefully with AC3, we'll either get maybe the same character or someone just as lovable. I really like this. I really like Ezio, and I hope they don't really change the character, but they're probably going to. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood gets a 9 out of 10 from me, and I will catch you guys later.